Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Jess Dawes here, out on an adventure again in this beautiful state. We are currently in the Western Downs in a little town called Chinchilla. Well, when I say little, it's quite a big town. The reason we've come out this way is this place is really well known for its petrified wood, and it's actually regarded as some of the nicest petrified wood in Australia. So that definitely piqued my interest. Now, the petrified wood itself actually began forming something like 140 to 180 million years ago. So way back when the dinosaurs were still running around. The process behind that is something called permineralization. So that's a big word. Now what that is, in this case, a blanket of volcanic ash covered all the trees and no light or oxygen could get through. Now, years and years passed, the silicas inside the volcanic ash actually replaced the minerals inside the timbers. The reason we get such a variance of colours in the petrified wood out here is to do with the oxides that are present during the actual petrification process. I'm really keen to go and find a little bit of this stuff myself, so I'll see you at the field. So we've driven out of town a few K and we found ourselves at a road called Green Swamp Road. Now Green Swamp Road actually has a couple of designated fossicking areas that are for petrified wood. Now I'm going to head into this one, which happens to be called Green Swamp, and see what we can find. Let's go. So I'm packing very minimal kit today. So what I've got with me, as you can see behind me here, I've got my pickaxe, good old trusty pickaxe. I've got a pan just to put anything in that I might find and I want to take home with me. And I've also got a bag for any larger specimens that I find, and a rake just to help me clear the top of the ground. I also have lovely little Miss MJ to help me film. On the ground, if you just want to look down, Matty J, you've got a good example of that rhyolite. Now this is very similar to the stuff that we were finding the thunderbird eggs in. Now that is your compressed volcanic ash. These runs would have been initially what covered up all the trees to create the petrified timbers. So I think if we were to look amongst this stuff, we might come into some nice little pieces. It does look like there's been a lot of work done here though, so I guess it's luck of the draw. Let's have a look. And I'm plodding away today, just, starting to find some pretty cool stuff out here, and I think I may have found my favourite piece of the day. Now I was just clearing this back nice and gently when I exposed this front edge here. Now to look at that, it keeps getting bigger and bigger, and it looks like a very nice specimen of petrified wood. What the mineralization is, I have no idea. Can we get a close up on that, Matty? There we have a lovely specimen of Chinchilla
petrified wood. I can't wait to clean that up. That is the piece of the day. I caught a big one! Yeehaw! Look at him. Bloody beautiful. I'd have to say, guys, all in all, we had a bloody awesome afternoon out here. And look, if you want to do it, you want to come up to Chinchilla and come and look for a bit of petrified wood, I recommend you do. Now, Green Swamp itself is such a tiny little place, you shouldn't have any trouble finding it. Now, a little hint that I will give you, some of the better pieces we found today were toward the back corner of the property where you could see the machinery had been pushing up dirt and clay. Now along there I found some really nice colours in the actual petrified wood itself. But all in all, a great afternoon had by all. I'm going to go home and clean up the specimens that we found, and I'm going to splice in a nice little picky at the end of what we got. But great time. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you sub, make sure you like, make sure you share, and I'll see you for the next video very soon. Peace.